Mark Newkirk, and I worked with Stephen Jones, and today we are going to be showing the NHG website we built. When you load the homepage, at the top of the screen, you'll see our names, the topic, the division and category, along with the word count. Scroll down and you'll see our thesis statement. We will be talking about how the government used communication to succeed, and how by removing the democratic element from the republic led to miscommunication. Scroll down and you're going to see two buttons that are going to take you to different parts of the site. I'm going to focus on button number 2, Roads and Mail. I'm going to highlight a few things. 1, the roads were over 50,000 miles long. They were built for durability, efficiency, and unlike our roads, they were durable. Our roads need to be rebuilt after a few years. The picture on the right-hand side of the screen was from 2010. That road still looks good. They're also a military tool. They were used to transport supplies, forces, and messages. They're also made for anyone. They could feel safe because of all the outposts and watchtowers. There are also some hotels and horse switching stations for the people. In addition to the roads, there was also a postal service. Just a few things. The emperor, his officials, and his friends could use it. Anyone else who was caught using the postal service would be punished to death. The letter on the left is a letter from the emperor. It is a letter replying saying, "Congratulations on becoming emperor," and to settle a dispute. The issue was the Alexandrians were fighting with the Jews, and if they didn't stop, then he is going to have to intervene.
I'm Stephen Jones. I worked with Mark Newkirk on making this website, and I'm going to talk about Rome's transition from republic to empire. As Rome continued to grow, the republic it had set up struggled to support its ever-growing empire. Lots of internal conflicts began to emerge in Roman government, particularly the ones with Pompey and Caesar, who rampaged around the globe fighting for power. As Caesar's power grew, he eventually was feared for his power, and he was assassinated on March 15th by about 60 men. And this is a painted representation of the Roman Senate. It was painted in 1889. Rome became an empire because infighting and subpar communication made Rome unable to continue to succeed as a republic. Caesar's nephew Augustus took this opportunity to seize power and turn Rome into an empire. He worked with Mark Antony to win a lot of battles, and the two split their spoils. Augustus suspected that Antony and Cleopatra would try to take Rome, and struck first at the Battle of Actium. Much of Egypt's army was wiped out, and Antony and Cleopatra killed themselves. This significantly boosted Augustus' popularity in Rome, with many considering him a hero. In 31 BC, Rome officially became an empire when he was named its first emperor. Becoming an empire helped to save Rome and its faltering government by simplifying the power structure. Instead of dozens of different people all pushing for their beliefs with mostly equal amounts of power and having to agree on a compromise, Rome now had one person in charge of everything. This meant that communication was simplified. If the emperor tells you to do something, you have to do it. This led to more efficient decisions in everything from military to architecture, and this showed in the Golden Age brought in by Augustus as soon as he became emperor. This Golden Age was known as the Pax Romana. It was 200 years long, translates to Roman peace, and during this time, Roman territory and population skyrocketed, and major innovations were made in architecture and engineering. At its peak, the Roman Empire had a population of 70 million people and over 1.7 million square miles, controlled over 1.7 million square miles. Another place that Rome excelled during the Pax Romana was architecture and engineering. Due to simplification of communication, ancient Rome was able to make major strides in these categories. The Coliseum is a very notable building because of its size and its use of the arch. It is very famous today, as well as the Pantheon, which is known for its very large dome. The arch was a major architectural innovation that made this possible. It allowed very strong foundations without a lot of material because of the empty space in the middle. It also was used in aqueducts, which allowed for fresh water to always be brought to cities, which greatly increased the quality of life in Rome. This is our annotated bibliography. We have several sources, both primary and secondary. If you want to look at the full document, you can go to our website.